And now for a look at the tool holder. This is an old Wilton from USA that I picked up a few years ago. There are a few left, getting very, very rare and quite expensive. I think I paid about $120 plus delivery for this. And I have a few of this style in different sizes. This block rotates on the main body and has grooves cut in every 22.5 degrees. This is the intriguing part. The slot that holds the tool bit caters for both square and round, as the outer face is on about a 15-degree angle, and this here clamps on about a 20-degree angle. So the closer in the block is clamped, the further across it's pulled across by this angle here. You can get extreme clamping forces without too much pressure on the nut, although I try and keep the stick out of the tool as short as possible. And the closer you have that tool bit to vertical, the closer you cut to the actual radius of the tool. It also works very, very well with square tools in there if you want to cut chamfers or get into tight corners. And I just ground it flat on the top with the periphery of the grinding wheel so it's slightly dished, and then I hand honed it with a 320 grit honing stick. That gives it an extremely sharp edge. I'm only running 120 RPM, so it's probably 30 surface feet per minute. I finished up with quite a good radius, which I'll polish up with a little bit of linisher belt. And when I use abrasives on the lathe, all I put over the bed is a sheet of newspaper. I disagree with bits of cardboard and old towels and bits of rag, as I have actually caught them up in a chuck, and it makes the skin around your bum tighten up a little bit. Newspaper can pick up and fly away, and all it does is make a whole lot of noise. So an abrasive deterrent for my lathe is always going to be a sheet of newspaper. The job is well accomplished, and you can make small grooving and parting tools out of a bit of quarter round and hold them in the same tool holder. Quite a universal bit of kit. These tools are very, very cheap, very sturdy, but you must use low RPM. All for now. Now we'll have another try. A bit more juice. This particular tool has to have a fairly good radius in the root there, or the tube won't be beaded over nicely. Too big a radius, you'll just flatten it out and maybe cut it off in the front of the tube plate. That looks like we're down to the root of the radius. Bit more grease. There we go, I'll call that radius done. G'day everybody, I'm back again. Just about to try and put a radius inside this tube beading tool. This material is a little bit tougher than the last lot of mild steel, but let's see what the old tool will do. Yep, I think I'll tighten things up a little bit.